But it's, I would call it not real realism, but realism that I show with my eyes. So it's a bit different world you can see on my paintings. I often paint people on my paintings, especially children, and I also think that when I was thinking about the theme of my paintings, I understood that painting like children at this moment of my life is very contemporary because it touches my world, and actually every person is connected to it. Despite either people have children or no, we all had this experience in our childhood. I'm here in the Residency that is called Sea Art House, and so I didn't plan like a huge project for being here, just to go to plein air and to refresh my ability to paint from life. So I was talking about people on my paintings, and here you can see no people because it's just plein air paintings. And you know, when I was thinking about what to do, I remembered that old masters that were rather clever, they all did it. Like when the weather became good, they went outside to refresh their palette. So that's what I'm doing here. When I was a child, I went to the art school. You know, art school, it's usually is a big thing. It lasts for 5 years, and you go there for 3 times a week and for 3 hours. So it was just a long way, and when I finished it, it was like a relief. So I put my diploma and said, okay, now I can do whatever I want. And so then I had some gaps because it was 90s, and to tell people that you're going into arts was a crazy idea because we all to think about making our living. So I went to university on management, and I also was working in media agency for 7 years after that. But still I was like returning to my paintings like a hobby mostly. And then I understood that I'm more addicted to it than I thought. And I went to some courses, to somewhere here and there, and then finally I found time and possibility to go to Stroganov University, and I finished it. And I also took qualification program in famous St. Petersburg Arts Academy. It was 2 summers for 1 month each, and they gave like really good push into realism, because if you choose realism road, you should have this education, because if it's decorative or something impressive, you can do with like smaller abilities, but if you make realism and you make mistakes, it looks funny. You should be right correct at every point. So I grew up and had my education in Russia, in Moscow. 2 years ago we moved to the United Kingdom, and now I'm living in London. This change made me like the idea to make a series of books to the other shores that contains my thoughts about moving, about changing home, about different situations, how it all works.
Un blues, un blues,